So this is a bit of a revelation to me. I was just looking around on Twitter and I ran across this post about this DeepSeek R1 coder, and I thought that I would just click on the video here, and clearly they've gone to some website that has a code generator on it, and then they're choosing something. So anyway, I thought that I would try it out here. So I decided that I would go to that website, and this is just the AnyChat website that you can see here, and it's taking it a little bit to load. Okay, there we go, it's loading. So from looking at that Twitter post, they had picked the DeepSeek coder, so I'm just going to go to DeepSeek Reasoner here, and we're just going to tell it to generate. And I see that there's an insufficient balance. So I'm like, well, let's try it with just the Gemini coder and see what that does. And if we look at the Gemini things that we can choose that there. And I'm like, okay, what should I generate with this? Well, I have a website that I made up a while back. It's a Bible QR code generator, and originally I did not have this translation option here where you could choose the particular type of verse that you wanted. But basically, though, you could choose, let's say we wanted to see John 3:16 through 17. And if we do that, and then we click submit, that creates this QR code here. And this site over here just kind of shows where it links to, and you can see that it's linking to this Bible Gateway website. This is where the QR code takes you, and this can be used in sermons. And as you can see here, you can right click on the above image and click Save As, and do a few things like that. But I'm like, I wonder what we could do with something like this. And if I just scroll over here, this is kind of the code basically to do all that. And so you can see that if we go to create qrcode.php, you can see that I've just got a bunch of Bible books like that, and I added in specific versions there that were needed. And then if we scroll down a little bit, you can see that basically that's the input, and that basically takes you to just gonna scroll up just a little bit here. That takes us into this PHP page that gets those things, and then that runs a render QR PHP that actually renders the QR code. And if we look at that, that's this code, which is just some code that I had found with ImageMagick that generates the QR code based on knowing that it needs to go to a particular page on Bible Gateway that I had looked up, and I figured out exactly how I needed the URL to look. And anyway, this is what I generated. It took me a little while to do it, so I thought, well, let's see what we can do with this. And so basically, we're back here on the Gemini coder, and that's the website that we want to go to. And here on this page, I'm like, okay, let's just write down what we want it to generate. So this is what I came up with this is the very, very first time that I typed anything in here on what I wanted it to do. And I told it I wanted it to give us a web page that asked for a desired Bible translation from a correct list based on what BibleGateway.com has available, and both the beginning and ending verse. Using that, generate a QR code that points to a BibleGateway.com web page showing the given verses in the given translation. And then I clicked on generate, and it's telling me up in the corner. You can see that there's a long list of requests pending, but it didn't even tell me that last time. Last time it just started to work, and I don't know if it's actually going to do something, or if I need to to click again. I'm going to generate again and see what it does. Okay, that time I hit it and it did not give me that notice. Obviously, it looks like the system is kind of busy. I will note, interestingly, it looks like yeah, this is not going as well as it did the first time I did it. Well, I'll just jump to what it actually created, and this is exactly what it created. So this is just another tab that I have open, and you can see that this is what it generated, and it started out looking like this right here. This was the actual page it generated, and it's saying that it's a Bible verse QR code generator. It lets you choose a translation. It evidently pulled this information in from BibleGateway.com. You can choose a translation, and whatever you want it to be, and then it gives you sample verses to start out with. So let's do John 3:16 and John 3:17, just like it suggests, and generate the QR code. There's the QR code that it generated, and if you pull that up with your QR code app, you can see right there that it gives you John 3:16 and 17. This was pretty quick. If I click on the settings and view the code here, this is the code that it actually came up with, and boy, it just worked. And it's a little bit impressive that it did this. So anyway, just some of the things that you can do with what's out there right now. And this was several hours of my time that I literally did in about 10 seconds.